What's going on, y'all? Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to donate to the channel, the cash app's at the top right corner of the video. But let's get into it, man. So today we're going to take a look back at the lyrics in Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar. Specifically this line right here. He says, his daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the stuff that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Genius will go on to say that he's talking about Birdman in regards to Drake. That is not the case. These lyrics, in my opinion, he's referring to Drake's actual dad because of the cases and the stuff that he's done in the past. Now, it's alleged that Drake's father has been a co-defendant of James Roseman, aka Jimmy Henchman, the man who was accused of setting a hit on Pac back at '94 at the Quad Studio. United States of America, PLE, James Roseman, aka Jimmy Henchman, and then we have right here Dennis Graham, aka Mark Black, aka Big. So this right here is telling us if this appealee is true, it's alleging that James Roseman, Jimmy Henchman, one of his co-defendants was Dennis Graham, none other than Drake's father. So going back to the lyrics here, it's gonna say, his daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the stuff that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Everyone thought that this was mentioning somebody else, everybody but Drake's dad. But why would Kendrick make a song to Drake and then say his daddy? He might just be actually talking about his actual father, because Drake's dad does have a criminal history. The two charges specifically, one of them is being that Dennis Graham, Drake's father, had faced drug charges back in his past. And the other one, he had faced 2 years of probation for endangering or attempted endangering children. Right now, we'll focus on the drug charges one that Dennis Graham had caught back in his history because it relates to Jimmy Henchman and him being part as a co-defendant, allegedly, right? Like in the last video I had shared, I had said that James Roseman, aka Jimmy Henchman, he was arrested for moving weight cross country from state to state in June 2010. Roseman was arrested off those charges. And he later went to trial in 2012, where he also had to deal with the situation with G Unit and Lodi Mac around the same time later on, I believe either that year or the next year. But we could confirm right now that Jimmy Henchman has the same similar charges as Dennis Graham, Drake's father. As you could see here, you see for the drug charges, and then you could see here Dennis Graham facing drug charges. Now, that goes back to the paperwork right here. If this is an actual appealee, it alleges that James Roseman, aka Jimmy Henchman, he had co-defendants, multiple co-defendants, and one of them being Dennis Graham, aka Mark Black. So if this appealee is valid, it could be the reason why Kendrick says this. His daddy a killer, he wanna be junior. They must have forgot the stuff that they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky, I'll park his son. Dementia must run, you must have forgot the stuff that they done. Oh, like your father allegedly being the co-defendant with the man who tried to take out Pac back in '94 over a botched robbery. That's the crazy part to me in this whole thing, because there's really nothing else that puts Jimmy Henchman and Dennis Graham in the same sentence, but this appealee right here. Just to get a better understanding of what this website is that shows Dennis Graham and Jimmy Henchman in the same context, right here it says that Case Text, the website that shows their name together in this appealee, says since 2013 we've been applying cutting-edge technology to transform the legal profession, align substantive legal work to AI with co-counsel, backed by the pioneers in AI for law. So this is basically a website that helps people in law file paperwork, from what it looks like, from what the definition of this website is. So if Jimmy Henchman back in 2014, I'm sorry, had tried to use case text to appeal these charges that he got back in 2010, that's probably why we see the name Dennis Graham. That's probably why we see the name Dennis Graham and Jimmy Henchman put together. So if this is true, allegedly, right? Is this the man that Kendrick's talking about? Is he just referring to Drake's father? Y'all tell me. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Oh, and like I said, y'all, this is all alleged. All alleged, bro. But I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.